Hello, my name is Jake Austin, and I'm going to be doing humor in films with Greta Gerwig. Okay, so some background of Greta. She's a director, actor, playwright, and screenwriter from Sacramento, California. She's known for making and starring in dialogue-focused independent films. Some known films made by her are known as Lady Bird and Little Women. Notable films she starred in are known as Frances Ha and Mistress America. These films are in collaboration with her husband Noah Baumbach. She's won a few awards like the Critic Choice Award for Best Adapted Screenplay for Little Women and National Society of Film Critics Award for Best Screenplay for Lady Bird. So my focus today is going to be comparing the similarities and differences in Mistress America and Frances Ha comedy films. So a summary of Frances Ha. So Greta Gerwig plays a 20-something-year-old living in New York City attempting to make something out of herself as a dancer. From a fallout she has with her best friend and roommate, Sophie, she's seemingly having a midlife crisis, which I know she's only 20, but I feel like that's the best way to say it. With some difficulties that comes in between this, Frances finally comes of age and accepts her fate. She rents an apartment by herself and doesn't rely on people for her happiness anymore. Summary of Mistress America. So, Tracy, a college freshman studying in New York City, navigates her first year of college with the help of her future stepsister, Brooke, played by Greta Gerwig. Brooke acts as a big influence to Tracy and gives her a good amount of unsolicited advice. But we learn that their parents call off the wedding. Where will this friendship go? With some disagreements in between, Tracy and Brooke end up forming a friendship for life. So, Frances Ha genre conventions. So, the motor mouth trope is very present in this film. Frances has so much to say, so many thoughts in her brain, but she doesn't know how to articulate it well. So there's that. Lots of impulsive. She's very impulsive. Like she goes to Paris in the film for no apparent reason. uh, yeah. And there's also a nod to French New Wave. The film is shot in black and white, and that's because Noah was very influenced by French New Wave, especially the 400 Blows. I included the scene of Anton, the final scene of Anton running in the 400 Blows, um, and Frances Ha, Noah took that scene completely and referenced it. And then there's also a nod to Woody Allen, especially Annie Hall, this love letter to New York City is very present in the film. And then I also wanted to say the film is classified as a romantic comedy, but it's more of a lonely romantic comedy style. Frances is sort of I just want to say confused, and there's not a love story in it per se. It's just her in these little kind of flings, and she's lonely and kind of longing for love. So yeah. So here's an example of a surprise theory, and I'll further my discussion on this later after this.
Hi. I just got a tax rebate. Do you want to go to dinner?
This is me in the locker room of the Knicks.
Wow.
Sophie said you like basketball?
That was just one time. Oh, crazy.
Oh, yeah. I was goofing around with this vintage Triumph I think I'm gonna buy.
Motorcycles are so loud.
What?
I mean, you can't listen to music when you're on a motorcycle.
You're on a motorcycle. Check it, this is me with Jay Leno.
He's such a dick.
I know, but don't you just love him?
Oh,
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, no. Yes. I'm the one with the tax rebate. Can I take it?
Fine. Just because you bought dinner doesn't mean I'm gonna sleep with you.
I'm not trying to sleep with you.
No, I was pretending to be a liberated woman.
Oh, I got it.
Thanks for paying. That's very sweet. You're a lady.
I'm sorry, but the card didn't go through. Do you have another card you want to try?
Oh shit. Sorry. This is a debit card.
Only credit cards are cash.
Okay. I'm so embarrassed. I'm not a real person yet.
I got it.
No. I'm just gonna go run and get some cash. Where's your ATM?
ATM, na porta.
Is there ATM that way? That way? Okay.
So far, fine. Didn't people come by that I know? Alright, I'll ask her and let you know. Okay, man. See you. Sorry, that was Benji. My Sophie. You go to Switzerland?
Have I been to Switzerland? No.
No, I mean, did you go to... Where were you?
Oh, it took me so long to find the.
Okay, so why surprise theory? So we expected Frances to have the money to pay for her meal with Adam Driver's character because she just got her tax rebate. And our perception of the scene suddenly changes when Frances runs to a local ATM to get some cash to like a comedy song. And I'm okay. I'm like actually laughing right now because it's fun, because it's actually funny. And I like the comment on the when Adam Driver jokes about being a liberated woman, and that was funny. But yeah, next. Okay, Mistress America genre convention. So by the way, these films are very similar in the fact that a lot of like nothingness happens. There's not much of a plot. It's kind of just the characters living in New York City, experiencing life, and all of its like difficulties. And yeah, like there's not much plot. But anyways, so in the Mistress America, some tropes are like the neurotic type trope is very present in Tracy's character, and the wise elder trope in Brooke's. Brooke acts as like a mentor to Tracy, so these go together. And then Tracy's sort of like kind of like she's very like naive and like anxious all the time, and yeah. And then there's a coming of age element for both Tracy and Brooke, which is interesting. And then it can be described as a contemporary college life satire take for the film, because it feels like it's like making fun of kind of this college life experience, and Noah actually said that in one of his interviews too. So yeah. And then here's an example of superiority theory for Mistress America.
Bitch stole my favorite pants. They're in here somewhere. She thinks I don't know, but I know everything. They're red.
I'll look here.
People are always taking my shit. My ex-friend and nemesis, Mamie Claire, stole my ideas and my fiance.
Shit.
She took this t-shirt idea that I had, started a company, fucking sold it to J. Cruz, so there's that. She's one of those people that doesn't have any good ideas for her own life, so she just steals all of mine. And then she literally stole my cats.
What were the t-shirts?
Just really hard-looking flowers.
Oh my god, I bought one of those t-shirts.
Yeah, flowers with like skulls and shit, daggers.
That's a great one.
My fiance, Dylan, was super sexy and so rich, but I wasn't gonna marry him.
Wait, you broke up with Dylan? I thought you stole him.
And I never looked back. He cried so hard, like whiny. Where are you going? I was being real, but Mamie Claire then goes and marries him. They live in Greenwich, Connecticut, in some big gross house. Do you know that place?
Yeah, Greenwich Grossville.
Right? Living off of his riches and my t-shirt idea.
I hate them.
I actually pity them. They have no more dreams.
These?
I want to marry you! Bitch stole my favorite pants.
So why support superiority theory? Brooke is making fun of her old friend to make herself feel better, and then us as an audience member laugh at this. Yeah. Worth noting that Tracy is agreeing to all of this, adding to her being like naive, which I think is important because again, there's like a coming of age element here, and Tracy's really looking up to Brooke, and that kind of shapes her as a person. Okay, what's the same, what's different about these films? So both films are very similar as they are both primarily written by the same people and take place in New York City. And again, what I was saying about like the Woody Allen reference, these films are both like are a love letter to New York City, which I think is very important. And then both deal with women coming of age and navigating their life through the city, as well, which is a big thing. Like these films feel like connected, like they're like in the same universe. And then films are loosely based on Greta's as well as Noah's life. And then both films have like a quirky vibe about them. They're like both impulsive and conspicuous. They have both impulsive and conspicuous characters, what I meant. Yeah. Differences, so age is different in each film, and there's no romance in Mistress America. So like the main character is Tracy in Mistress America, and then Frances Ha, and she's 18, and then Frances Ha, she's like 27, so I think there's like a difference in story there, different experiences with different ages. And then historical themes, so feminist ideas are presented in both films. Both films actually tackle the idea that you don't need a man in your life to make you happy, furthering the feminist movement. And then economic themes as well are presented, like trying to make a living through financial scarcity, especially in Frances Ha. She is jobless essentially, and she's trying to make a name out of herself through the dancing industry, and yeah. So yeah, the end. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, thank you.